Hello, it's Barry, and you're watching Barry and the PI. You can see it's kind of dark here. It's been like that for 2 days, and yet we've hardly had any rain, just a very little bit. Not enough. But that's the way things are around here right now. I'm going to talk today about a hot spot could potentially lead into a world war, and that's these islands off of the west coast of the Philippines, between here and Vietnam and China. It's called the Spratley Islands. So I'm going to come up with I have a way that we can deal with these problems between those other countries over here that all claim the Spratley Islands. Most of them, there's quite a few of them, and some of them are just nothing more than sandbars, but some of them are good size. And China's already built some bases on a couple of the islands, and that's led to conflicts between the Philippines, Vietnam, and even Taiwan claims some of the Spratleys. So I'm proposing that we have the Democratic Kingdom of the Spratley Islands. So we should, as expats and Filipinos, should go and occupy those islands in the name of the Democratic Kingdom of the Spratley Islands. Now we'll be a colony of the Philippines. Keep that government good with us, and of course I will be the king. Why should I be king? Because I made up this story. If you want to be king, you make up your own story. So, as king of the Spratley Islands, there's one island is named Strawberry Island. I think it'd be a perfect place for strawberry margaritas. And of course, I will bring along the pleasure squads, not only for me, but for everybody else who wants to start a pleasure squad. We won't forget the women. We'll have a little, be able to import Chippendale dancer type guys, you know. Got to keep the women happy. And so we'll occupy these islands, make up our own flag. Our motto will be free sex and nickel beer. And I'll put up some casinos and some real nice resorts, beach resorts. These islands really have nice white sand beaches. And we can even have our own money system, and we can set up all kinds of casinos and bars and hotels all throughout the Spratley Islands. That'll make everybody. We'll bring in Filipinas and bring in some Vietnamese girls too. I'm not leaving anybody out. So we'll have there'll be something for everyone. And let's see what else. Yeah, that'll ease the tensions around around that area in East China Sea to South China Sea and the Philippine Sea. So Taiwan will keep them around, let them start some casinos and businesses to keep them happy. So what do y'all think about that? You ready to move there? I'm ready to move and assume my throne. And so that's what I think we should do. Now, a little more on the serious side, you know, with another hot spot of contention with China is the island of and nation of Taiwan. I've lived there for 5 years. I know Taiwan has spent a lot of money buying missiles and aircraft from the U.S. mostly, but all along that western side of Taiwan, they've got missiles all pointed at China, and China has the same thing. China's been threatening Taiwan ever since Taiwan officially became a country. It used to be known as Formosa and was, I think, a Portuguese colony at one time in their history. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Taiwan's able enough to bring to damage the eastern side of China pretty well. They've got the latest aircraft from the U.S. And they're well prepared. So, you know, China will keep on, I think China will keep on threatening them. And they've been doing that ever since Taiwan broke away from, well, it didn't break away. The Kuomintang, the Chinese government, before it was defeated by Mao Zedong and his army, Revolutionary Army, they robbed the president of China was defeated by Mao Zedong, and that was Chiang Kai-shek. And he loaded up ships, took everything out of all the museums, the Forbidden City, all the treasures and stuff, and took it with them to Taiwan. The people of Taiwan did not invite them. And they do not consider themselves Chinese. They consider themselves as Taiwanese. I know that because I asked them in my classes. I say, do you consider yourself Chinese or do you consider yourself a Taiwanese? And 90% of them said Taiwanese. So, and they would be ready to fight. So I don't think it's going to happen. China just will keep threatening them, but Taiwan can do some pretty bad damage to China. They probably could overrun them, but it would cost them a lot. So I don't think that China's going to invade Taiwan, and so I don't think that's going to happen. Taiwan is backed by America, and rightfully so. I had great respect for the Taiwanese people. They're very good to me, and I enjoyed my time there. So that's just a couple of things that's on my mind. I wanted to tell you this idea. You see, when they keep this old fart here cooped up for long, my mind starts wandering, and so I come up with crazy stuff like that. I'm glad to be the king of the Spratley Islands, though. So we want to get together and we'll head out and proclaim ourselves a new nation. So y'all take care. I'm hoping it's going to rain. My plants need it, and I enjoy rain. Just listening to the rain, watching it splash. So y'all take care. Take care of your pets, your children, if you have them. And I'll see you back tomorrow maybe. Y'all have a good day.